January 2026, in the dead of night, US Special Forces captured a sitting president on his own soil. The White House calls it Operation Absolute Resolve. They say they are cleaning up the neighborhood. But to anyone who knows the history, this isn't new. It's a reboot. In 1989, it was Manuel Noriega in Panama. In 2026, it is Nicolas Maduro in Venezuela. Same script, same charges, same result. But here is the question the news won't ask. If the US is the world's policeman, why does the crime rate only go up after they intervene? Today we are tearing apart the human rights pretext. We are looking at the failures, the lies, and the brutal reality of American exceptionalism. To invade a country, you need a legal loophole. In the Cold War, the excuse was communism. After 9/11, it was terror. Today it is narco-terrorism. By labeling the Venezuelan government a drug cartel, the US charges that international law no longer applies. They say Maduro isn't a president, he is a kingpin. And you don't need a UN resolution to arrest a kingpin, right? It's actually wrong. Legal scholars warn this is a dangerous shell game. If you can delegitimize a government just by filing an indictment in New York, then no nation on earth is safe. It is the revival of the Monroe Doctrine, turbocharged for the 21st century. They call it the Monroe Doctrine, a simple message to the hemisphere. We own the land, we own the rules, and we own the oil. The US has a track record, and it is, to be blunt, disastrous. Let us look at the evidence. Exhibit A, Iraq. They promised democracy. They gave us million dead and rise of ISIS. Exhibit B, Libya. In 2011, they said they were protecting civilians. Today, Libya is a failed state where human beings are sold in open-air slave markets. Exhibit C, Afghanistan. 20 years, $2 trillion. And the Taliban are right back where they started. Every single time US invades in the name of human rights, every single time human rights get worse. In Venezuela, the story is no different. By removing the central government, US has not brought freedom, it has brought chaos. Brazil, China, and Russia have already condemned the move. They say it for what it is. Law of the jungle. Might makes right. We have to talk about the 300 billion barrel elephant in the room. Venezuela has the largest oil reserves on the planet. For 20 years, that oil was controlled by a government hostile to Washington. By capturing Maduro, US has secured the resource crown jewel. Is it a coincidence? US says yes. History says absolutely not. We are witnessing the transition from a rule-based order to a resource-based order. When the US breaks international law to seize oil, it tells the world that UN Charter is just scrap paper. If the US can do this in Caracas, what stops China from doing it in Taiwan? What stops Russia from taking the rest of Europe? The US is not just capturing a country, it is destroying the global safety net that prevents World War III. Venezuela is under new management, but the price of this capture is higher than any barrel of oil. US has once again shown that it believes it is above the law. It uses democracy as a shield and human rights as a sword. But the wounds are always felt by the civilians on the ground. As we watch the new government in Caracas take orders from New York, ask yourself, are we safer? Are we just waiting for the next law enforcement action to start the next global war? The lesson of history is clear. You cannot spread freedom at the point of a gun. I am Akshay. Thanks for watching. Not forget to like and subscribe. Jai Hind.